Today I'd like to go over a new list kit that I made that's on the Strive for More Preparedness website. This one is the Basic Teen Bug Out Bag. It's the first version. I'm gonna do a screen record so you can see everything. I'm gonna tap on the bug out bag. It's gonna open a new tab. And again, that's a safety feature for the site. You don't have to worry about trying something automatically downloading that you don't trust. It'll open a new tab. If you like it, download it, print it from there, whatever you want to do. This Basic Teen Bug Out Bag is to work in coordination with the Basic Adult Bug Out Bag. This is also assuming that the child, teenager, has been trained by their parents or someone else in all the basics, first aid, situational awareness. All of those good principles have already been trained into the child, and then they're old enough to have the responsibility to have this own emergency bag. We'll start at the top. Water repellent backpack with suspension system. Just like on the adult, this is because you want something that's going to be able to be carried for a long time, and you want something that's water repellent or waterproof, even if you have the money, because that'll keep everything nice and tidy inside. An iPad compartment with two 1-gallon Ziplocs. Since again, like the adult, most people have an iPad or a tablet of some kind. This lets you have entertainment, your documentation, all the normal electronic stuff you do, and it just has some comfort level. 3 pair of underwear, 3 pair of wool socks. These don't have to be thick wool socks, just some basic socks that happen to be wool. 2 wool long sleeve shirts that are earth tone. Again, these don't have to be heavy base layer shirts. They just have to be t-shirts that are long sleeve that are made out of wool. That gives you a lot of flexibility in layering and cleanliness and all kinds of stuff. 1 pair of durable pants. This is going to be something that's lightweight, that is not going to tear easily. 1 lightweight rain jacket. And you want a rain jacket that is going to breathe, so you don't have to worry about the water beating up after a couple of minutes like a cheap one on Amazon and coming through. And on the other side, you don't want to have to worry about the rain jacket basically just being a trash bag where you're going to get so sweaty on the inside, you're going to be soaked. So there's no point in having it on anyway. You want to make sure you have something that's lightweight, packable, that's also breathable. Those are very important attributes. A Tilly hat. They are full brim hats that are good for the sun, they're good for the rain, they float, they are lightweight, they breathe well. A windproof beanie. This is just another way to layer up with a minimal amount of options. 1 pair of leather work gloves. 1 pair of sunglasses on a lanyard. Again, if you're in a situation where this is all you have, you want to make sure you have those things attached to you. You always want to maintain positive control of all your stuff in an unknown situation. 3 MREs, again, that you like to eat, just like the adult. $100 cash, small bills, double ziplocked, and it can be more, it can be less, it just depends what the family wants to do, but $100 is enough, I think, for basic necessities that might be needed. 2 Nalgene's, an MSR MiniWorks, 28 Katadyn tablets, and just like on the adult basic bug out bag, that allows you to get clean water from nearly any source you can think of. And the 28 Katadyn tablets with those 2 Nalgene's that you have basically give you 4 liters of water per day for 7 days. 1 large travel non-alcohol wet wipe package, a Gerber fixed blade knife, that's one you're going to wear on the outside of your clothes, and you just want to make sure that the kids are trained in knife safety, all that good stuff. 100 feet of 550 cord, and again, this is true 550 paracord. It's not just string, it's on the inside you have 7 strands of good strong cordage. Cord keeper with a lighter. This is a piece of plastic that wraps around it, has a razor blade built into it that's it's nearly impossible to hurt yourself with. And then it also has a small little connection point for a mini Bic lighter. So everything you need to cut paracord is on this little spool and it stays organized. 1 roll of duct tape, always need duct tape, a map compass, a Leatherman Fox 40 whistle. That needs to be on the outside of your bag, easily accessible. That can be used if you get in trouble, if you get lost, whatever that might be. And it is very loud. Goal Zero Sherpa 100, that's enough power to charge your phones for a while, radios, headlights, hand lights, whatever that might be. USB cables for all possible items. Say your kids have a different kind of phone, or your kids' friends have different kinds of phones, headlights, all those kinds of things, and it doesn't take up that much room to put one of each of those cables, probably 2 for your phone, in a little Ziploc bag. 1 GMRS USB rechargeable radio in a double Ziploc. Waterproof matches, ferro rod, a blowout kit, and a blowout kit is something with a tourniquet, Israeli bandage, chest seals, 4x4s, shears, and that lets you be able to handle some major bleeds really quickly, so you want that easily accessible. The next thing is an Adventure Medical Kit, 2-day first aid kit. The parents would have a 4-day, and this would make sure that your kids have something in case they get separated, and also be more supplies for the group. 2 N95 masks in a Ziploc. This covers for a 9/11 building collapse kind of situation. It covers for wildfires to a certain extent, and it covers for pandemic situations. 4 pair of nitrile gloves in Ziploc. USB rechargeable headlight. Petzl has a really good one. Everyone has a really good one at this point. REI has some great options. A summer sleeping bag. This gives you somewhere that's clean, that you know that can give you warmth. It could be outside, but this is, from my perspective, this is more of your power's out, you need somewhere to sleep that's warm, that's easy to get in and out of. Hotel that you've been at, power is now out. A shelter, like a FEMA shelter. You have the cot and you have some sheets, but this is something that's clean. A hygiene kit, toothpaste, toothbrush, little travel ones, lightweight, and then just for everyone's morale, some deodorant and antiperspirant. 2 12-hour chem sticks, and these are for many situations. You can use them to play with, you can use them to mark stuff. Kids need to be taught about safety and security. If everyone's lights don't work and they see a light over here, they're going to go to that light, so I need to have that education. Thermal blanket, this could just be a blanket, you could use it as a shelter, whatever you want it to be. Ride in the Rain small pads, so you can write stuff down. Ride in the Rain pen. Bear spray in a holster. If you're going to be a wilderness situation, it's just something you can just keep on there. But again, follow local laws for that. Small updated pictures of family members in double Ziploc. If your kids get separated from you, they can show authorities what you look like. It also works in verification, so the parents would have a set, and they could show, not just try and take a kid, they can show this is my kid and show a picture. Because you need to go on the assumption that your phone is not going to work. It probably will, but you need to go on the assumption that it won't. SPF 50 sunscreen with bug repellent. An emergency contact laminated card, and this would have your phone numbers, addresses of people you trust, family members, and your emergency words, all on a small little convenient laminated card. And then for women, tampons. And that's it for the basic teen bug out bag. It's very similar to the adult basic. I took off the magazines for a firearm because I can't imagine that would be legal anywhere. I think 21 across the board, and if this is for a teenager, that obviously won't apply. I took off the InReach Mini only because that's a pretty pricey item to lose, and most likely the kids are going to be with at least one parent, and then that way they can text back and forth. But and the cache is a little bit smaller. But aside from that, it's all pretty much the same. And again, this was the basic teen bug out bag. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching.